Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this super cute pink set. So if you guys would like to see how I achieve this, then just keep on watching. So as usual, I've already buffed my nails and I also nail prepped them. And now I'm just going in with a nice thin layer of base coat from, I think, the company gel polish I'm using in this video. So I'm just applying a nice thin layer and then I'm popping it into the lamp for about 30 seconds. I do like to mention that I do have a press-on nail business, so if anyone is interested, that will be linked down in the description. Majority of the sets that I do show on YouTube, you can purchase on my website. I do recommend having a look because majority of the sets that I do actually have on the website, I haven't filmed the YouTube video on, so I'm sure you'll find a lot of very nice, unique sets that you have never seen before. And I also have a promo code for my cart. With this promo code, you get 10% off. So use in caps glamify_babe and save yourself some money. So I applied a nice thin layer of that sparkly, glittery polish that I found. So that's just going to work as my little base, because later we're going to go with proper glitter. And then with the thumb and the index finger, I'm going in with a polish from Vanillisa. It's in the color Sweetness, and it's this really cute Barbie pink. And then for the remainder of the two nails, I'm creating this ombre. So using my little sponge, I often like to use like those kitchen sponges because, you know, you always just have them in the house. So I pretty much just buy a pack for myself just for nails and I cut them up in little pieces. And then I'm applying Sweetness at the bottom of the sponge, and then at the top of the sponge, I'm applying Vanillisa in the color Nude. So basically with the ombre, you just want to dab all over the nail until you're happy with the ombre. And also don't worry when there's little bumps happening, because that is going to go away, don't worry, once you apply your top coat. And when it comes to ombres, I also find that you will have to apply a few coats, so don't be afraid when you're on your fifth or fourth coat. Like, it's absolutely fine because they don't actually become that thick when you do it with a sponge. And then I'm also going in with another coat of the Sweetness colour for the thumb and the index finger. Now once you're happy, pop it into the lamp. And now we're going to be working on the glitter nail. So I'm just going in with my base coat, which is going to work as the sticky layer. And then I'm grabbing my glitter that I'll be using. And then using a brush, I'm just dabbing the glitter onto the nail. So I made a little bit of a mistake because usually I do the first 5 nails off camera. And if I'm happy with the design and I wish to share it with you guys, then I do another set and I record it. And with the previous 5 nails that I did, I applied less glitter, which I preferred, because now looking back, this nail that I'm doing now became very bulky, and you see that later in the video, and I will mention what I mean when we come to it. But it just became very bulky and I didn't like it. I just preferred the bit with the less glitter, but never mind. And then using your finger, I'm just dabbing down the glitter so nothing is sticking up, because later you're just going to have an uneven nail and it's all going to be like rough and not nice. So I always like to do that, and also make sure that you use a glove, because you don't want any of those chemicals on your fingers or any of that glitter getting stuck everywhere. So once you're happy, you can pop it into the lamp, and once it's out, I then apply a nice thick layer of top coat over that glitter nail, because I wanted to make sure that nothing's like sticking out, everything's fine. So now we're going in with the crystals, and that's my favorite part. So with the thumb, I'm just applying one nice cute little crystal right at the top of the nail. And then with the index finger, we're going to get a bit more creative. I don't know if you guys have realised, but I actually don't often experiment with crystals. I don't know why. My crystal placement has always been fairly boring and just straightforward. But recently I've just been on this little trend of like, I need to play with crystals. I have so many of them, and it's probably the best thing I've ever done. It just makes these sets so beautiful, so sparkly, such a different effect. Like, it's not always about the nail art, it's about the crystals. So I love how this set came out. I do have another set that's absolutely beautiful, so I love this set that I made today. But straight after that set, I made another one, and unfortunately the other one just topped it for me. It's the most beautiful set I've ever done. I love it. I haven't filmed it yet, but it 100% will be filmed for you guys. It will be posted. It's beautiful. I hope you guys love it, honestly. So yeah, and then so for this finger, as you can see, I did a big crystal at the top, followed by this diamond shaped crystal, and then circular crystals going down just from the biggest crystal to the smallest. And then I felt like it was still a bit empty, so at the top where the crystal starts, I decided to put 3 crystals going down from the diamond crystal, and it's 3 on one side and 3 on the other. And then once I'm happy I made it all nice and straight, I'm then going in with my ring finger. And same with that one, I also decided to put quite a little bit of crystals on there and get a bit more creative as well. So I decided to put a small crystal at the top, followed by a slightly bigger crystal. And after that, I'm applying this crystal that almost looks like a little tear droplet, but rather than popping it the right way that a tear droplet is meant to be, if you know what I mean, I did it the other way around, so that the thinner part is pointing downwards. And after that, I followed up by a bigger crystal going down to a smaller crystal. And then with the pinky, I decided to keep it nice and sweet. And I just decided to apply that one little crystal right at the top of the nail. So once you're happy with everything and everything's nicely positioned and straight, I'm popping it into the lamp. And then once they're out of the lamp, I'm going in with my top coat. So the reason I like to do top coat after applying the crystals is because I find that when you apply crystals on top of top coat, they don't always actually stay properly, like they just end up falling off really quickly. And another thing is that if you think about it, when you're applying top coat, it's almost like the top coat is actually sticking down the crystal on all the sides, because it starts to, you know, level out and just almost like it helps the crystal stay on longer basically. So that's at least the way I do it, and I actually see a lot of people doing it that way too. So I do recommend it, and if anyone is having issues on keeping their crystals on, and you do apply it on top of base coat, then maybe that might be the reason. So do try it out and see how it goes for you. But yeah, so I'm just now applying top coat on all the nails. So this is the nail that I was like, oh my goodness, it looks so bulky and I don't like it. But luckily it's at least one nail that I have to redo rather than a whole set, or like a few nails. So that's really nice and quick to do. As you could see, I was trying to buff it down and make it smooth, but I just saw no hope for that nail. And then once you are happy with the whole set, you can pop it into the lamp. I believe I popped mine in for a minute. I'm not too sure why, but whenever I just finish a set of nails and I'm popping on the base coat, I always like to keep it in for like a minute. I'm sure it says 30 seconds on the bottles, but I always just want to be 100% sure that it is ready to go. It's, you know, I don't actually know if there's any consequences of keeping a gel polish in the lamp for an extra 30 seconds longer than you should. If anyone knows, let me know down below. And then maybe I'll stop doing that. So yeah, and then once you're happy with the top coat, pop it into the lamp. And here is our final result. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!